Saturday Showdown. Guangdong Freaks versus Leaf Sandbox.
You know, it honestly makes sense.
And I personally cannot see the forest through the trees. That is, that's all I'm saying. K'Sante, when in doubt, just K'Sante it.
But you know, K'Sante's been a pick that's struggled recently. The win rate's kind of been dropping off. I know everyone has a deep hatred for this pick, especially Showmaker.
Not me.
But in terms of actual effectiveness, it hasn't been racking up the wins recently.
We'll see whether they can get through some of the cheese here that DRX have prepared for us. Let's hop into the rift for game number 1.
Maybe.
Can you also imagine not picking your own Leona skin ever?
Yeah.
That's Beryl, everyone. That's how we do it. He's just been used to this skin for like the year that it's been out.
All things considered, DRX should have a smooth laning phase, but looks like Peanut's trying to break that up a little bit.
Yeah, you can see now, Doran wants to find the Q. There's the flash, he guarantees it. Peanut's just gonna wander over, dives on in, and that is gonna be first blood. Flashes out. And top of the morning to you, Rascal. That is going to be the first kill.
Maokai saplings, empowered in brushes.
Or create brushes for them?
Yeah, exactly. Imagine you're standing trying to defend a tower, and a sapling gets thrown in, and then a bush just appears underneath it.
True. Rascal actually winning out on the trade here.
Yeah, Annie.
And also, like, Kha'Zix's kind of based off Alien as well. You know, they didn't have a lot of remorse. I seem to remember. That's an all-out. The special delivery! And he does manage to get some knockups here and there, but he's still dead. Peanut's just going to jump on top of him. The Goomba Stomp going to come through there as, once again, the Ornn is dead. Yeah. They need to take care of their Blacksmith in the top lane. He's having a rough time as Beryl doesn't quite have the Aftershock anymore. He's lit on fire. Great blade caller there from Paddock, though, to keep them at arm's length. Pays taking a bit of damage back as Juhan's going to make his way in. Brushes go down. There we go. Nailed it. Won the lane.
He's helping. He's
contributing.
I mean, considering he can hide like a Cho'Gath, then
yeah,
Malphite, you know, size of a mountain, hides in a little bit of grass.
True. Paddock's going to face check. That is a knocker. Peanut going to come on over, and Paddock's going to Feather Storm and die.
Yeah, I think he had to flash before he eat there, but either way, walking in there, not the ideal situation. Especially when you have a Maokai on your team, you kind of want him to be there, checking those brushes with the saplings. And now, they should be able to get some plates here for Hayes, but the Herald's going to come out in return.
This is the best feeling for the Insectors. Teleport from Gen G. They're looking for the bottom lane, and Paddock, that's a decent flash to try and get himself out of the way, and he will be able to survive. But now, no Feather Storm, no flash, no cleanse.
Once you have that Umbral Glaive, once you're able to get a lead in terms of farm, and we'll see if Peanut tries to do that a bit more. Right now, getting that 1v1.
The tree going to get burnt down. Does have the Nature's Grasp and has to flash to get out of the way of the Grand Entrance. He is going to be all right, as now Rascal blows the Ornn Horn, but Doran's going to be able to escape it. There's the flash out of the Q. Doran looking to chase him down here. Does have the all-out running, but Rascal's still going to be able to get to safety. Nicely played from both of these top laners. With, like, moving towers just run around the map. That would be kind of crazy.
That would be pretty fun.
Maybe that could be a game mode. As Doran's going to go all out. Rascal taking a bit of damage here as the teleport does come forward from Chovy. They get the lockdown, and Doran just tends to call his friends, and that works out for him.
This has just kind of been a little bit of a bully Rascal game for the side of Gen G. Walk on door!
Yeah. And he'd run him by himself, and that's why he's unfortunately still in flat. As all right, Doran's going to find a flank angle. We are saved! As there is a potential fight, he does pull Rascal back like he's been doing. Never mind, we're not saved.
That was the
sort
closest.
of happened.
That was the closest we've had to a fight in the whole trilogy.
Yep. As Delight wandering around in circles momentarily, there is going to be a Bramble Smash, and Delight will be taken down in trade for the Dragon. Fantastic use of the ultimate there from Beryl. Good to see them on the board now in the kill department. There's still a 6,000 gold lead for Gen G, but without Delight, the engage becomes far more difficult. This is an optimistic Baron, as Doran's taking a lot of damage, so these feathers are scary. Daisy getting involved as well. The all-out comes through, though, and Beryl gives him a way out, and the flash forward finds the Q. How are they doing it? They had one less alive, and they still find the team fight. Fate is still up. But this is so scary. Paze has so much damage, and the nurse is coming. Fate, yes, he does look a little bit injured, but this is not, no, this is not the answer. And that looked like it missed. But if your name's Paze, you just hit those. It might have been Dudu or somebody else was playing the Cassante. They did the walk up and try to be the hero, and then they exploded.
Yep.
Exactly a million.
Enough.
Let's go with that. Exactly a million. They do have the Navari Quicker Blades as well completed, as Beryl is dead. Doran's diving forward. They do get the rocket jump out of Fate, but has he actually gone far enough? Great knock up onto Paddock, but he's still going to stay alive. In goes Paze, though, gets the Feather Storm out, Supercharger to reposition, and now Fate could be caught out, but he's not going to be. And that is the inhibitor turret going down, and even though the fight isn't quite over yet, the base might be.
Saying
he's fighting Daisy, though.
He's fighting everyone.
Yeah, and in goes Pace. That's a killer instinct that he just dives in on top of Paddock, and now they find the all-out. Doran gets himself in, gets himself out, and he'll take Fate with him as well. Peanut just looking for his target. The insect lurking in the backline as Beryl taking a lot of damage. He's trying to be the hero for his carries, but he's just going to go down. The resets are starting to fly through. Level 17 Kazakhs. He is ridiculously strong. And now Paddock and Juhan just have to watch as their Nexus is taken out. Infernal Soul and all the rest of it here for Gen G. And honestly, they were never under too much threat throughout this game. Blade Caller kind of large there. Paze taking a bit of damage. Some flashes being thrown around, but in the end,
bit of a rough one. Obviously, you know, we talked a lot about how both these top laners had a ton of solo kills. That didn't really happen. It was just bullying Rascal. And then that kind of expanded into bullying all of DRX.
Yeah,
I guess.
As Doran going to jump back on to the gangplank once again. This time into the Poppy. Big grin from Rascal as he's like, all right, it's on. And we'll see how Doran's going to do. Last time he played the gangplank, it was pretty impressive with Peanut on the Violet. See how they go as we hop onto the Rift for Game 2.
That was
You don't need to like get into the loading screen and already it's a horror show, you know? Like that's it's supposed to be a horror show after the first 15 minutes of the game, you know, not loading screen.
Yeah.
Not very fair. Now, there's the flash forward from Delight. Gets the cleanse immediately as the Vault Breaker does come over. Beryl finds a double stun, though. Very nicely done there. Blade Caller also to snare them for a little bit longer. As Peanut's going to limp out of this one. Chovy down pretty low as now Croco with an opportunity.
Stacks it up very quickly. So you're able to...
Oh, Fate is going to get Emperor's Divided. As Delight comes on over, does manage to get at least the passive stacking up.
Yeah, that's flash and ult used by Fate there.
Yeah, it has to use the whole kit and caboodle.
So not going to have much pressure against Chovy after that. I believe we also saw the Emperor's Divide come in, so... Well, he's not going to be able to charge up here.
That's cease and desist. And Cannon Barrage is going to be there. Beryl's like, I am dead. Please,
go
on.
I don't think he had flash.
Well, he does now.
Oh, it's back up.
Yeah, there you go.
That's some good timing. You know,
Absolutely.
some precise timers for the side of Gen G, or they just went for it and hoped for the best. Uh-oh.
Peanuts here once again. Oh, he's going to interrupt the Arctic Assault with the Vault Breaker. And Rascal, I think, knows that he is dead. As we've got barrels flying around, and there it is. Peanut going to lock up the kill. And, yeah, just once again, the Peanut Show. I wonder if he'll pick up a POG this time, or whether Doran is going to pop off in the late game once again.
Yeah,
but that is
disgusting.
That does not... It doesn't scream balance to me. But I love gameplay. As that's a flash steadfast presence to deny Peanut an exit. Let's see how this one's going to go, though, because Peanut is pretty strong. He has Divine Sunderer completed already, and in comes Fate. They're going to look for Peanut here, and they will be able to take him down pretty close, to be perfectly honest, as Chovy now looking for an opportunity to try and get himself a kill. There's not a whole lot going to happen. Barrel going to be flying out, and so Peanut will be shut down. Nicely done from Croco.
Yeah, a little bit danger close there, but Croco managing to get the stun at the end. I think the stun actually knocked him out of Fate's R2.
Oh, okay. Let's see whether Rascal's going to find it. Trial by Fire doing so much work. Winter's Wrath not quite there as Doran. He'll be absolutely K. No oranges required for that last little bit. And here on the bottom side, Gen G continuing to push forward, kind of winning everywhere outside of Peanut getting caught out. Perhaps different fandoms is, okay, we're right into a team fight. There's an ult from a Braum, there's an Aphelios picking up kills. How many years? Rift Herald goes down. Gen.G win the fight, but Orcs, I think we might need you to do a bit of play-by-play in the replay to see what the heck happened to bring us whatever just happened.
Yeah, I caught the back end. Chovy yeeted them over a wall into the rest of his team.
Yeah.
This is kind of one of those games.
But Poppy has a helicopter. Poppy delivered presents. And surely he's going to be able to take down this outer turret. Barrel's crashing down, but there is the cannon barrage. Wow, that is doing more damage than I was expecting at this stage of the game. And they're going to be able to head forward alongside Shirley to take down an inner as well. Brute force from Gen.G. But yeah, we're moving towards a 6,000 gold lead at sub 20 minutes. And he also is very far ahead in every metric, really. 40 CS as well. Whoa. Barrel's diving in. All right, we're Magnet Storming. There's the flash forward from Fate. They do manage to... Oh, it takes a while, but Pace does go down. Cannon Barrage now not really doing too much as they do just yeet the Vi away. That is a double kill now for the Gangplank, though. And yes, you killed Pace. Congrats. But the real AD carry is the guy throwing barrels.
You know, I don't think anyone...
Wait,
why?
Is anyone going to be wondering it?
No.
In this game, you know? Yeah.
Maybe
Barrel,
before the game, maybe in draft, you're wondering.
Okay, Barrel is right in the middle of the cannon barrage. That's bad. Chovy going to be able to pick up that kill there as Fate splitting on the top side of the map. Barrel for bounty gold. Probably take that.
Yeah, I think it's a good trade.
Yeah. If they did, though, if we cut the tape now,
yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, no. Not so much good trade, as Xayah, often difficult to hit with cease and desist. Not for Peanut in that moment there, as he's trying to get out. It's a double kill for Paze now as Fate is running for the hills. Doran tanking a turret that he maybe doesn't want to, but he can eat oranges, and he will be all right. It was over prior to this point.
Yeah, I feel like this has been more about ruining Paze's KDA than anything else.
Yeah.
In which case, they've been very successful.
They've done a great job.
Well, he's still 5-2-4, so maybe...
Yeah, they're going to need to try a little bit harder. However, as the triple barrel chain comes through, there's the flash power by fire on, and he's dead.
And Beryl succeeds in ruining Doran's KDA a little bit.
There
Next up is Chovy and Delight. Expected a lot more, maybe didn't crit there. But now he has lots of crits, so certainly will.
Croco just taking most of his health bar, but Beryl is going to dive on in. He's taking a lot of damage and will die, but it was a lot of CC that he provided. Cease and desist comes through, and Croco is going to say, yes, I'll stop. And Peanut is going to say, no, now you will. And now Podak, he's going to get knocked up. Yeah, he didn't have the Featherstorm, unfortunately. Fate, okay, everyone's just moving around, super weird. The Glacial Prison does absolutely nothing, but Rascal kills Paze. There we go. They're going to type Worth in all chat as their Nexus is going to be destroyed. One remaining Nexus turret gets in there as the Winions, they know exactly what to do. You know, teleport's going to come forward and Gen.G will pick up the 2-0 as expected this evening.
Yeah, if the objective of this game was to kill Paze 3 times, then DRX are the real winners in this one.
Absolutely. Especially with Doran also falling to Beryl. But honestly, not very close. Gen.G still looking utterly dominant this week. Big high five there as Paze. Smile on his face. Wow. I mean, Chovy is robbed every time he doesn't get it. Like, let's be honest.
Factual based.
As Doran is going to do the most damage in the game. He shot a lot of barrels.
Tanking the top and jungle for you to wail on.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POG Interview translation. We're here joined by Doran on the side of Gen.G, who just secured their first victory in round 2. So it seems like you guys have a new record for Gen.G. You broke the 11 winning streak record from last summer. How do you feel? Feels like we're continuing a good momentum here. I hope that we keep breaking records and display good sides of what we can show you. And even for Game 1 and 2, you and Peanut were neck and neck in terms of the POG votes. And it looks like you're in the 3rd place with 600 POG points, so how does it feel? I can tell that Peanut was a little disappointed that he didn't get POG. So I'm really happy. So do you feel happy about the POG, solo POG, or that he's disappointed? I'm happy about Peanut being disappointed.
사진 찍으시잖아요. 그 포즈가 굉장히 인상적이었단 말이에요. 그거 한번 그 현장에 없으셨던 분들을 위해서 한 번만 다시.
Would you like to show us the pose that you did at the very start for the photo?
어떤 포즈예요? 설명 좀 부탁드립니다.
Can you explain which pose this is? Oh, this is a pose that I do when I sing at the karaoke, and they made me do it, so that's why. Let's dig into game 1. The opponent took 2 AD carry and tank comp, so what did you discuss during the draft?
대부분의 팀들이 그런 조합을 좀
Most teams tend to prefer that comp right now, so it wasn't very surprising. I think we just had it in mind the entire time. And so it looked like your opponent was trying to play for the late game, avoiding fighting until they get the right moment to strike back. So what was the game plan for the team? Like we were trying to play safe during the early game and make sure that we play the late game with good macro because we're pretty confident in our macro. And it looks like you had a great early game, but you also played Cassante quite skillfully. And there's a highlight that I'd like to watch. It's safe to say that this Baron team fight basically ended the game, so how did you make your decision playing here? So it was quite chaotic, so the moment I saw an opening, it felt like a really good opportunity to ult, so it worked out. How do you think you did well, or how did you think you did here? I feel like I got pretty lucky because it usually just happens to work out during practice more. And after losing game 1, the opposing team subbed Kroko in. So what did your team want to take caution in?
저희 팀에는 변화가 없는 거기 때문에 그냥
I feel like as long as there's no change in our team, we just ended up playing the way we normally do. And in game 2, Top Sojani made an appearance after a long time. So how was playing against her for the first time in summer? It wasn't expected. And at first, I was thinking about how I'm supposed to play against her, but I feel like eventually it just kind of came all back and I played pretty comfortably. And we saw a lot of snowball plays on top. Peanut would gank often and Chovy would also TP to defend top as well. So was this like a team-wide strategy for game 2? And because the Johnny didn't have flash, we kept talking about how it would be easy to kind of pick her. So that's why I got a lot of help. And in game 2, there was another highlight that was even greater than the one in game 1. It's right here, this moment, where we saw how eager you were to get your solo kill. He said, "I'm sorry." So what was your intention?
그냥 레일 잡을 수 있었는데 너무 아쉽네요.
I could have killed Rel, but how regretful. It's such a shame. Was it like a strategy? I feel like, yeah, maybe it was a strategy after I died. Yeah, but it was such a comfy moment for my entire team. And Doran, you're rank 1 in the solo kill leaderboard. And you seem to be the top candidate for the summer first top laner. So how would you rate your current performance? Whenever I think about that, I feel like my performance actually deteriorates.
그냥
Sorry for bringing that up. No, it's okay.
이렇게
I feel like I just
프로까지
have
멀리
to
보면 많이 남았기 때문에
uh,
그냥
look ahead far into the future for playoffs and be consistent regarding my
주어진
performance.
하루하루를 또 열심히 하다 보면 또 좋은 결과가 있을 거라고 저도 함께 응원하도록 하겠습니다.
자,
네, 그리고 오늘은 이제 도란 선수가 얘기하신 게 아니라 제가 얘기한 거니까 아마 영향이 없을 것 같습니다. 그래서 이제 현재
Since I'm the one who mentioned it first, I'm sure it won't affect you. Don't worry, Doran.
달려가야 할 것 같습니다.
And now with the playoff spot secured, it's time to aim higher. So how long do you think this momentum will last? Is this a good question to ask? Yeah, it's fine.
제가 생각했을 때 제가 느끼기에 저희 팀이 좀 단단하다는
My perspective, my team is quite strong and very solid right now.
꾸준히 오래오래 계속 할 수 있을 것 같아서 이제
I feel like we can definitely continue this momentum for a very long time consistently.
팬들이 박수를 쳐주시고 계십니다. 앞으로도 연승 쭉쭉 이어나가시기를 응원하겠고요. 다음 상대는 광동 프릭스입니다.
And your next opponent will be Guangdong Freaks. Are you confident? Please share us your resolution.
So
we have a bit of a break until the next match, so we'll make sure to practice and be on the same page, make sure that we
좋습니다. 응원하겠습니다. 오늘 승리
we come
축하드립니다.
back with a good performance. And this will be the end of the interview with Doran, and back to the space.